What's up, guys? Welcome back to 2 weeks of Thanksgiving, where I teach you different recipes for your Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving dinners this year. Today we're gonna make a classic Haitian dish called rice and black beans. In Creole, it's called Diri Kole. If you go to a Haitian household, they're most likely gonna serve you this. So yeah, I'm excited to teach you guys how to make this. Now, first things first, for your beans, you need to soak them overnight so that you don't spend eternity cooking them. You can see right here I had this soaking overnight. The water has turned a little bit black with the beans, and the next thing I'm gonna do is boil it on the stove top, making sure to add some things to it. So to boil this, I'm gonna add it to my pot with the water that was in it, and I'm gonna add a little bit more. I am adding fresh garlic. We're gonna use, what is this called? Scallions as well to add onto here, maybe 2 heads. Make sure to wash them off beforehand and peel the dead pieces. I'm cutting off the top piece and then breaking it down. And last thing is butter. 2 tablespoons should be fine. This is it. We're gonna boil this on medium heat for about 15 to 20 minutes until they're tender, but not too tender to the point where they could break when we're cooking it with the rice. Butter is all melted and it's about to boil. Just keep watching it and making sure that it doesn't run dry. If it needs more water, just add more. I am gonna measure my rice so I can get it out the way. For reference, I'll be using 3 cups of rice. And I'm using Basmati rice. My family introduced me to this and it is wonderful. This is the bag that my mother had gotten me. It's been lasting me a while, like months now, because it's so big. I'm also gonna wait until I'm ready to use my rice for me to wash it. I don't remember the reason why my family always did that, but I just follow what they do, so. And now my beans are boiling. They'll be ready in 15 minutes-ish, 20 maybe. So my beans are ready, and honestly I don't know how long it's been because I got distracted, but I bit into them. They're not hard or anything like that, and some of them are opening up. So you'll know when your beans are ready when you see some of them opening up. I'm trying to find one to show you. Okay, there we go. So right here, those are opening up, so it kind of means your beans are ready because you're about to cook them again with the rice. We don't want them to be any softer than that because then our rice will be soggy. So we're gonna take this off the stove and start cooking the rice. I'm gonna drain this while keeping the water because we're gonna need that for the rice. Same pot, goes right back on the stove. And now to make the rice, I'm starting with frying my epis in some olive oil. For those who don't know, this is essentially a Haitian green seasoning made with a mixture of herbs and spices. I fry that first and mix it around, then add in my black beans while also removing the scallions and crushing down the garlic cloves. Once that's done, I add in my chicken bouillon seasoning and mix before adding in my coconut milk and the water I boiled the black beans in. I was making 3 cups of rice with 1 cup of black beans, so I needed about 6 to 7 cups of liquid. Then I added in my butter, black pepper, and more chicken bouillon for extra flavor. And right before my water started boiling, I washed my rice a few times and gradually added it in to the boiling pot. I mixed that in one time to evenly spread the rice out, then added in extra spices, which included thyme, parsley, and a Scotch bonnet pepper poked with cloves. Then I covered everything and checked on it every 10 minutes to see how my liquids were looking. I eventually mixed the rice and beans one time, making sure not to overmix it because then the rice and beans would be soggy. When it was fluffy enough and ready with no more liquids in it, which I'd say took about 30 minutes on medium heat and 5 minutes on low heat, I turned the stove off and started plating everything. Make sure you remove the Scotch bonnet and any cloves that may have fallen out because you definitely don't want to bite into one of those. Trust me. I also removed the stems from the thyme, and that was it. All right, guys, that is it for this recipe. I hope you make it for yourself and see how it tastes. Rice and beans is a classic in my household, or any Haitian household, honestly. We make this very often. I definitely recommend it as a side this year for your Thanksgiving dinner if you're looking for something different. And I will have another recipe for you tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Let me know what you think. It's going to be in the comments below. And until then, bye.